I have something to do, okay? You can't just be coming up here and pushing up on the face. There you go. Jump down. Good girl. Alright, go on. Be good for a minute. Hey, my bad. So, sorry, sometimes my dog get a wild hair and like to come jumping around. So, we're doing an opening video for our good friend Crush. Crush has, wrong button. Crush has been, second dog. Oh, God. Oh, that's, watch your nails. Okay, good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, can you wait? Can you wait 10 minutes? Or no, huh? Can you wait 2 minutes and then we'll go on the OUTSID key thing? Huh? Alright, you jump down. Alright. So, hopefully that's all the dogs that want affection right now. So I have more. I have 3. That's 2, and the third one's a little bit better behaved. So, we're going to do a scroll opening video for our good friend, Crush. He's been part of the channel since it started, basically. He actually, if you go back to some of the older videos, he was the first commenter probably on the first 20 videos in a row or so. And then he had some work stuff, and he's still active and everything, but it's not quite as easy for him to, nail it when they come out now. But, either way, we're going to do a scroll opening video. We've got a nice list of things that he would like here, right? Like this whole... I wrote them all down because he sent them to me over Discord, and I was like, I'm not going to remember that. So, we've got a list. If we get anything off this list, I'll be pretty happy. We do not have a ton of scrolls. We do have some nice scrolls, right? 2 legs, 4 light and darks, a few elementals, just 6, 7 it looks like, and then 35 mystics. Also, we have 800, not scam stones, I'm not saying that anymore, exclusive stones, right? Friend of mine in my guild doesn't like them to be called scam stones, so I'm giving it like a real try. I'm gonna record how many summonings I do and how close to the percentage that they're supposed to give that it actually gives, and then we'll talk about calling them scam stones. So if we get Lucian, right? Okay. If we get Lucian, we're not doing the stones, right? So we've got some scrolls up here, so we're gonna do the stones last. If he gets, yeah, basically, the only reason that he's really doing the stones this week is for the chance at Lucian. So if we get him with one of these, then there's no need to waste his stones. I give up, guys. I should just restart this video. We restarted. Oh wait, that's not how it works. Okay. I don't do any editing either, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the elemental scrolls, and then I'll do a few mystics, and we'll probably drop these light and darks kind of in the middle of the video, and then we'll throw the legendaries at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to keep track of how many 4s and 5s we get. We are going to skip, obviously, the non-lightnings. No reason to make everybody sit around through, Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to turn the volume down. Yeah, I did. Ooh. Sorry guys if that was a bit loud, those first few summons. Should be good now. I've just got to control the volume on my game so that it doesn't record so loud like that, and I, forgot. So no luck out of the elementals, but first lightning right now. So, what are we gonna get? It's not a good start. Well, the thing, at least now, is that the Vampire Lord does better with skill ups, so it might be worth keeping to feed to the Vampire Lord. So at least it's not a totally wasted pick anymore. I don't know if he's actually using the Vamp Lord. I don't know anyone who's using the Vamp Lord, like, a bit, That was a fake, by the way. That was not a Nat 4. That was a Nat 3 that was awakened. That's why there was no accompanying lightning. So there's a couple things about summoning that I didn't know until I had someone tell me. One is, well, I knew this one, but one is, another lightning, hold on. We'll see what we get first. Hello, what do we have here? This is actually a decent pick. Yeah, like, his third skill makes him kind of a nasty thing to fight against. I think I've seen him in, I'm pretty sure I've seen him in Guild Siege more than I've seen him anywhere else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen him in some Guild Siege teams. And yeah, I can't think of anywhere else I've seen him. But what we can do is we can click the monster info and then go click on the usage. So see, there are some people using him in Arena. Those are some interesting Arena teams. It looks like it's kind of an AoE cleave style team. He's throwing invincibility on everybody, and then or let's see if it does. Well, protects them from death. It's not quite invincibility, and then removes all harmful effects. Okay, so that's pretty nice. It's a nice skill. I think the second part of that happens just to him. The removes all harmful effects and gains immunity. I'm not 100% because I've never used him, but the way it's phrased right there, it makes it look like those are two separate things. And I say that because there's a period. It says, protect all enemies from death one turn, period, and then it goes on to say, removes all harmful effects and gains immunity. It doesn't say that it does that to the allies. So I'm pretty sure that second part is just for him. The first part, though, protects everybody from death. I mean, that's great. If you can get him to go first, even if the enemy has like a fast, cleave team, it doesn't matter. You protected them all from death, so... But it's a decent pick. It's not amazing, but it's decent. So one of the things I just learned about, or just recently learned, I should say, about this is if you have a lightning, obviously we know that means you have a 4 or a 5-star, right? And I'm sure if you're watching this video, ooh, another lightning. If you've seen enough, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, okay. Herney, I think this one is. I wish we could see the name so I'd feel, ooh. Friends with Eerie. Yeah, Herney. Okay. So, really, arena usage. I have not seen her used in arena, but that's pretty interesting. Probably for the second ability, it takes all the harmful effects from your entire team and throws it on one of the enemies. So if you've got, if you're fighting someone who's gonna, they're almost dots on you or something like that, you can be like, haha, nope, have them all back. I mean, it's kind of nasty. And then the third ability here, this is one of the only monsters in the game with Oblivion. If I remember right, there's only 2, and the other one is a Nat 5. It's the Fire Ifrit. Yeah, the Fire Ifrit, I believe, is the other one. But there's only 2, and since that one's a Nat 5, you can't use it in a 4-star tower in Siege. So this at least has that. Like, this at least has cornered the market on helping you for Oblivion in a 4-star Siege. So it's a useful monster. It's not exactly on his list, and I don't blame him, but, it's still not a wasted pick. Alright, so back to the lightning thing. I'm sure by now you've gotten a 4-star lightning, and most of you have probably gotten at least one 5-star lightning. And if you've done that, you've probably noticed that you can't really tell when the lightning starts whether you have a 4 or a 5. Like, we're just sitting here with bated breath, trying to wait it out and see, right? Like, I don't know if this is a 4 or 5 right now, but there is a way to tell. Now, oh, okay, I like the Dice Magicians. This one, I think, is one of the not-so-great ones, but I still like him. Yeah, I mean, it looks like people are using him in Arena as well, so I don't know who's using him in Arena, and that does kind of, like, it might just be somebody who's not got a really good set for it. But I do believe, I do believe that this is a decent monster. I mean, you can see people who've got him built. Look at this looks like a nice build. It's not fully skilled, it's got a couple to go, but violence with that's a hefty attack. Like, that's a decent base attack for a monster that high. The base HP is kind of low, but if you're using it for a damage monster, then that base HP is not too important. I'm sure he runs it this slow because he's running it with an attack bar filler if he's using it in Arena. It's a really common thing, but... So back to the lightning thing. There is a way to tell if your lightning is for a 4-star or a 5-star, and this is how. If you have a 4-star lightning, you can click the, so you see right in the bottom right, it says skip, right? And I can just skip the animation and then bam. If it is a 4-star monster, it will let you skip the lightning itself. It will end the lightning and go right to the end.